I think the sudden spikes raised a ton of eyebrows, okay? And through our contact tracing, not only in athletics, but across the campus, we were able to identify some potential events that would have fallen, so to speak, into some super spreader events. And that combined with some of the other activities that are beginning to happen on a routine basis in our community and in our town, began to threaten, which was, in our eyes, a very successful semester. I think if you look across the conference and maybe in our locality, our region, Bethune-Cookman brought back probably a much larger percentage of its student body than maybe some of the other institutions. And we did not want to threaten, which was in fact a very successful fall semester. And so the campus shelter in place order, and now as we move towards the end of the semester, we've now begun to migrate the entire student population to a measure where we are reducing the campus density in a more rapid fashion. So the instructors are moving now to remote learning platforms in a greater fashion now. That's what's happening. We just could not jeopardize, Luke, the safety of anybody. And this is something that that is happening across the nation. I was pleasantly surprised that colleagues across the nation in intercollegiate athletics, particularly Division I, reached out to me today and saying, man, you made the right call. Bethune-Cookman did the right call. And a couple of them said, wish we had the guts to do so. And, you know, as a parent and as an athletics director and as a member of the forecasting committee, it was a tough call for us. But as a parent of a kid who played Division I athletics, my son knows that I would have had to make that tough call to him. As a family member who lost a brother-in-law to COVID, I just could not jeopardize the health and the safety of a student athlete or a student when I know that there will come a time when we can play again and play safely.
You have seen those conferences and institutions who are participating in the fall, particularly football, have canceled games. When I said postpone games, move games back, cancel games based upon student athletes and staff contracting COVID-19. It's real, and you will see a continuation of this. Unfortunately, we cannot do what the NBA, the National Hockey League, baseball, the World Series going on now, where they are in a bubble. And so we are going to have to deal with the circumstances as we are confronted with them. And hopefully this time next year, it'll be a totally different environment. But I have to end by simply saying this: if you talk with the experts, they'll tell you this is just not a one-year deal. This pandemic will be with us for several years. Even with a vaccine,